Congratulations! You crushed your diet, you hit your weight goal, and now you're ready to go back to just enjoying life. But wait, why is that number on the scale slowly creeping its way back up? You worked so hard. So why does it feel like that effort was all for nothing? Today, we're diving into the science and psychology behind why you gain weight back after a diet, and more importantly, how you can stop this frustrating cycle for good. I just want to be jacked and ride dirt bikes. All right, look, first off, if you want flashy edits and a cut every 3 seconds, go watch a different video. If you want the best information available currently delivered to you in a concise, no BS manner, then you're in the right place. The first mistake I see, and this is by far the most important one, you finish the diet and you immediately bring your calories back up to where you were before you started the diet. You worked super hard to get down to the number that you wanted, and now you can just coast. Wrong. When you finish a diet, your body is super primed to gain weight back. You're psychologically completely over the process of being restrictive and not being able to eat what you want. Your cravings are through the roof, you're low energy, and you're ready to go back to just eating whatever you want. And not to mention, you're at a new, lower body weight. Your body doesn't want to stay here. Being lean is not good for survival. Your body is going to fight you. If you weigh less now than you did before you started the diet, then your body requires less energy to function. So if you go back to how you were eating pre-diet, it won't happen all at once, but you will slowly start to gain the weight back. So how do we prevent this, you might ask? By implementing a reverse diet or a true maintenance phase. When you finish your diet, you're not actually done dieting. What you have to do now is continue eating the same healthy foods that you were that allowed you to lose the weight, but you have to gradually increase your calories using the same healthy food over the next 3, 6, even 12 weeks until your weight has completely stabilized. Your goal should be to gradually increase your calories, eating more of the same healthy food that allowed you to lose weight. You're just gonna bump your portions up so that you're no longer in a deficit. And you'll do this over the next 3, 6, maybe even 12 weeks, all the way until your weight has completely stabilized. So let's say you started your diet by eating 2,500 calories a day, and then you went down to 2,300, and then you went down to 2,000, and then down to 1,700. If you finish the diet at 1,700, you can't just bump the calories straight back to 2,500. That's a recipe to gain weight back. You would immediately start by going from 1,700 calories a day to 2,000 calories a day, eating more of the same healthy food that you used to lose the weight in the first place. You do this and you watch the scale. You should see your body weight come up a little bit, maybe come back down, and then it should stabilize. All right, if it stabilizes, then you go 200 more calories. You go to 2,200 or 2,300. You wait a couple weeks, you see how your body weight changes, and you wait for it to stabilize. If you reach a point where your body weight is consistently going up over the past couple weeks, then you bring your calories back down by a couple hundred, and that's probably your new maintenance. It could be more or less than you expected. It doesn't matter. The laws of thermodynamics do not lie. If your body doesn't need 2,500 calories, then it doesn't need 2,500 calories. If 2,300 is your new maintenance, it is what it is. You just repeat that process of adding in calories and then taking them away until your body weight has stabilized and you've reached an amount of food that you're happy with eating. Now, please keep in mind, the scale has to go up a little bit. This isn't due to gaining body fat or even gaining muscle. It's just your body refilling your energy stores, and along with that comes a little bit of stored body water. So that means that if in your head, you really want at the end of this diet to be 180, that's your number. That means you need to actually finish your diet at like 175 or 177 because you are going to come back up a few pounds as soon as you're no longer in a deficit. That's how it works. The second mistake that I see so many people make is you didn't strength train. So now you're just a smaller version of your older body. You got used to eating almost nothing and you did way too much cardio. So now you'll barely be able to add any food back because your body is just so good and efficient at using calories. Muscle needs a lot of energy to operate. It's heavy and is responsible for moving us around, lifting things, breathing, going to the bathroom, and even sleeping. So the more muscle you have, the more calories your body needs, the more food you can eat and still maintain a lean, healthy physique. When you're in a big calorie deficit, your body really wants to hang on to your fat because it has tons of stored energy inside of it, which makes it great for survival. Muscle, on the other hand, costs a ton of energy and it doesn't store very much inside. So your body wants to get rid of that ASAP. So that means that we have to send a message to our body saying, hey, we worked super hard for this muscle and we want to keep it. We do this by strength training. If you don't strength train during your diet, your body is going to lose its muscle, your metabolism adapts to become more efficient and requires less calories to operate. Cardio burns less and less the deeper you get into the diet, so that means it gets harder and harder to maintain a deficit. This is a vicious, terrible cycle that you don't want to fall into. So please, Strength train to keep your muscle so that your body can be strong and athletic and burn calories. You don't want to be skinny fat, still not look the way you want to, and now you can't even add any food back because your body has gotten so efficient at using calories that any calories you add back in is instantly stored as body fat. Mistake number 3 is not continuing to weigh yourself when the diet's over. Contrary to what you may remember, you didn't gain 20 or 30 pounds in 1 week. It happened really, really slowly over the course of months or maybe even years. Imagine if after the first 2 pounds up, you weighed yourself and you're like, oh, I'm 2 pounds heavier. So this week, I'm gonna cut out some snacks, cut out some soda, maybe no alcohol. I'm gonna get rid of those 2 pounds in about a week, week and a half, and then I'm gonna go straight back to maintenance. That is what balance looks like. It doesn't always need to be a massive gain in body weight, hard 12-week diet. Massive gain in body weight, hard 12-week diet. But most people don't weigh themselves because they're either afraid of the number or they're too lazy to buy a scale or they don't care enough to make it a priority, whatever the excuse is. The next thing you know, 6 weeks goes by, you gained 8 pounds, and now you're looking at another actual fat loss diet because you can't just clean up for a week or two and have those 8 pounds go away. Weigh yourself consistently to stay on top of your body weight and maintain that new lean physique. Now, if you're still in a cut and you're looking for workouts to help maintain muscle, watch this video next. I'll see you there.